Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Charger, 19 tight, 19 tight.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready? 70 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Not down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Devon Achane. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Now the try here for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Eagles nothing. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Washington defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got it to Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Well, Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
King, Phil King. Easy, 63. Call up Yeti. Call up Yeti. Hey, 73. Call up Yeti. Yeti. Nope.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
First down, Eagles.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Oh, Silver, ready? No touch that. Anyway, no touch.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Hurts. This is Smith with the ground. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Barkley again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Barkley diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Get it! Bronco 8, Warriors 70. Let's go!
Daniels looking to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready! Cowboy! Viking!
Now they'll change things up.
79 Broncos! Mustang 19! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready!
A run straight ahead with A-Chain. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
70 Rangers, 18 Pioneer, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Bobcat, 19 Lock, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now is Daniels. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
At the 27-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Timberwolf, Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11, Cub 19, Cub 19, Panther Street, Panther Street.
To the air goes Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Ready? Bronco 80. Sixty Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
To throw is Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's a give to A-Chain. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On the jump.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lion.
Now Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneer.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And Washington has taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
So people playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him early but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. This is caught by Williams. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Eagles first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
63.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. And no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
Commanders 21, Eagles 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
The 43-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73. Great, set. Hey, what up? Like a horse. Hey.
From the gun, it's Hurts. It's caught inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
King.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
70 range. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Here's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here we go. Viking 8, Dragon 60, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. Trap 60.
Daniels from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, curve 19, curve 19. Ready?
Back to throw again. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Commanders 48, Eagles 10.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It was Deron Payne who got in there to make the play. Throwing on second down, Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try to do this himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hey, smash Broncos.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Eagles.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Hey, Silver.
Looking to throw on second down. Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Hey, don't touch that. 180.
On third down, Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. I guess they figured they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
63.
First and goal.
Great.
A handoff to Barkley. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
On second and goal, Hurts. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Gotta figure this is one they need here on third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
Go Silver, right?
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now 2nd and 3.
Cougar night. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Third.
Achane here. They stay on the ground. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, but for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. 70, go.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield, too.
Here we go. Stack. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18, Biden, Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Rangers.
Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
At this point, this offense feels like they can just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Cowboy 80.
Achane going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Buffalo at 19, target. Ready.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
60 Eagles. Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
From the gun on third down. Daniels. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Trap 60, 70 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
They'll go. H.M. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Devon H.M. with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Commanders 35, Eagles 17.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
63.
Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle first down.
A first down carry for Barkley.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26.
That's good. Eagles first down.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. The kick by Elliott is good.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19, 19 Tiger, 19.
Again, it's Achane.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
107 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Got a man. It's Collins complete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
Now Saquon Barkley.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Throwing is Hurts. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
And this is caught by Williams. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Elliott good with a PAT. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Eagles 27.
So with 40 seconds left, we'll see the onside kick. If they've ever needed one to go their way, it's now.
And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage switches to their opponent.
And he will have a Commanders 1st down, and that should just about do it. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, but that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels.